Hello and welcome back to the IT Career Guide YouTube channel. In today's video, I want to talk about a topic that almost everyone will experience. It's that, I want to say, the drag, the mid-career, the mid-level situation where you feel like that the excitement of IT is gone. You're no longer just taking any job to get some experience. You actually have some experience. You might even be so experienced in a position where people come to you asking for advice. But you might feel stuck. The excitement is gone. The job feels repetitive. And where do you go from here? And I don't mean necessarily going, but really actually leaving the job that you have, leaving the company that you have been at for maybe a few years and going somewhere else. But where do you take your career from here? And that's really an important strategic moment that you need to look at with more detail and maybe spend even some time planning this out. And I ran into a Reddit discussion not too long ago where this was actually asked from the opposite direction, where an IT manager was asking, hey, we're losing so many people at that mid-level, and what are we doing wrong? Why can we not retain the talent? And it wasn't really just about money, and there was a lot more. So I found that discussion really helpful and figured, if we flip this around, it will be helpful for you as well. So I would say, let's get right into it.
Hey everyone, Klaus here. Christoph, thank you for the introduction to this important topic. You've been in the game for 5, 8, maybe 10 years. You aren't the person asking how to open the terminal anymore. You're the one people come to when the production environment is on fire. You're reliable. You're the expert. But lately you've noticed a pattern. The excitement you used to feel has been replaced by a quiet, nagging dread. You see your peers leaving for 40% raises. You see external hires coming in with senior titles who know half as much as you do. As Christoph mentioned, we recently saw a massive Reddit discussion where dozens of mid-career engineers were venting about this exact feeling. The common thread wasn't that they hated IT, it was that they felt trapped by their own competence. Their companies had stopped seeing them as talent to be developed and started seeing them as infrastructure to be maintained. If you're wondering whether you've hit a dead end or just having a bad month, this video is for you. We're going to perform a deep dive career audit. By the end of this video, you will know exactly whether you should stay and fight for a better role or if it's time to walk away. In the IT world, there is a phenomenon I call the loyalty tax. It's the cost you pay for staying at a company while your market value outpaces your internal salary. Let's look at the 3 red flags that suggest you're paying too much tax. Red flag 1. The skill atrophy trap. Take a look at your daily tasks. Are you solving new problems or are you just solving the same problems more efficiently? If you've had 10 years of experience, but it's actually just the same year repeated 10 times, you are in trouble. In IT, your value is tied to your relevance. If you stay in a stagnant role for 3 years, you aren't just staying still, you're falling behind the market. Red flag 2, the golden cage of talent hoarding. Have you ever applied for an internal transfer only to have your manager block it? They say things like, "We need you here for the Q3 migration," or "You're too valuable to the team right now." The reality: this is talent hoarding. When a manager blocks your growth because they don't want to go through the pain of hiring your replacement, they are sacrificing your career to make their life easier. This is the number one reason mid-career talent leaves. Red flag 3, the merit increase insult. I once heard of an engineer who earned 5 major cloud certifications in 1 year, AWS Pro, CKA, Terraform, and was rewarded with a 2% raise. When you increase your economic value to the company by 50% and they respond with a cost of living adjustment, the message is clear. They don't value your growth, they value your presence. Before you make a move, you need data. I want you to sit down with a notebook and answer these 5 questions. This is your career audit. Question 1. What is the 5-year vision? If you stay at this company for 5 more years, what does your resume look like? Does it show a progression to lead, principal, or architect? Or does it just show 5 more years of the same title? If you can't see a path to where you want to be, you are currently on a road to nowhere. Question 2. Is this a manager problem or an org problem? This is a crucial distinction. A bad manager at a great company, like Google or AWS, can be bypassed by moving teams. But if the company itself has no budget for raises, no career ladder for individual contributors, ICs, and a culture of blame, then moving teams won't help. You're just changing seats on a sinking ship. Question 3. Have I had the radical transparency conversation? Most IT pros are conflict avoidant. We hope our hard work speaks for itself. It doesn't. Have you sat your boss down and said, I love this company, but I've hit a ceiling. I need to be in a senior role with X salary by the end of the year. What do we need to do to make that happen? If their answer is vague, let's talk next year. You have your answer. Question 4. What is my true market value? Don't guess. Go to levels.fyi, Glassdoor, and LinkedIn. Reach out to 3 recruiters and ask, with my skill set and 8 years of experience, what is the current income bracket I am looking at? If there is a $30,000 gap between your current pay and the market, you are subsidizing your company's payroll with your own bank account. Question 5. What is the cost of inaction? We often think quitting is the risky move, but what is the risk of staying? If you stay in a dying tech stack for 2 more years, you might become unemployable at your current salary level. Sometimes the safest move is the one that keeps you uncomfortable and learning. Okay, you've done the audit. Now how do you execute? Let's look at both paths. Path A, the stay strategy, how to pivot internally. If you like your coworkers and the benefits, try the internal pivot first. Find a sponsor. Not a mentor, a sponsor. Someone in leadership who will mention your name in rooms you aren't in. Propose a role. Don't wait for a job posting. If the company needs a security lead and they don't have one, write the job description yourself and present it to HR. The ultimatum, use this very carefully. If you have an external offer, you can try a counter offer, but be warned. 80% of people who accept a counter offer leave within 6 months anyway, because the underlying culture hasn't changed. Path B, the go strategy, the professional exit. If the audit says it's time to go, do it strategically. The passive phase, update your LinkedIn, turn on open to work for recruiters only, and start interview practice. Interviewing is a skill that gets rusty. You need practice, and you will have to expect that the first 2 interviews may not be great.
So I've been in the situation myself where I really felt like, okay, is this it? The excitement was gone for me. There was nothing really new to look forward to. The work was repetitive, even like a ticketing system where I had to work in. And it's like, yeah, that's okay for a while, but that is not really what gets me going in the morning, that has me get up and, hey, I want to go to work and want to do some cool stuff. So I left. There were not necessarily people around that I could ask for advice. I never had a mentor. And so those were decisions I had to make on my own. And it did not always work out as planned. So that's what I want to do with this video, really give you that advice or be that mentor for you that helps you to understand, okay, yeah, maybe it's better to stay. Or maybe it's like, no, I need to get out of here. This is a dead end. I need to be somewhere else.
The active phase. Focus on quality over quantity. Apply for roles that represent a 20% jump in either responsibility or pay. Never burn the bridge. The IT world is tiny. Your annoying manager today could be the CTO of your dream company in 5 years. Leave with grace, document everything for your replacement, and keep your head high. Whether you stay or go, you need to build a career moat. This is what protects you from market volatility. 1. Always be interviewing. I recommend every IT pro does at least 2 interviews a year, even if they love their job. It keeps you sharp and keeps you aware of your value. 2. Public proof of work. Start a blog, contribute to open source, or speak at a local meetup. When you have public proof of your expertise, you don't have to hunt for jobs. Jobs hunt for you. 3. The walkaway fund. Save up 3 to 6 months of expenses. Having EFFU money changes your posture in salary negotiations. When you don't need the job, you have all the power. At the end of the day, your company is a business. They are optimizing for their bottom line. You must be the CEO of your own career and optimize for your growth, your family, and your future. If you've been feeling stuck, take it as a sign that your brain is ready for a new challenge. Don't ignore that feeling. Use the audit we talked about today and make a decision based on strategy, not fear. Question of the day. Have you ever been told you were too valuable to move? How did you handle it? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear your stories and I'll be responding to as many as I can. If this video gave you some clarity, hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And if you want more deep dives into navigating the IT career landscape, make sure you're subscribed. Christoph, back to you.
So that was today's video about the mid-career, mid-level, I'm feeling stuck situation. I hope you got some really valuable insight into, okay, what do you need to do? Who do you maybe need to talk to make a change and to move your career forward and to get that spark back, to be excited again, working on something with cool technology and really great people and make a change, provide value. So that really is the goal. And I hope you were able to get this type of information out of this video. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so as well. And then I would say I see you next time in my next video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.